Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master of Propaganda, Heroes Reich, Defender of the Fatherland. We're off here to an exciting 1 vs 1 on Feynman. Will approach here between in the west. Pugnacious'Penguin immediately going for mechanized assault, with assault grenadiers arriving for the Fatherland. For the Kampf Scholz versus Cblanco here, fighting for the United States of America, fighting here for the 2nd Infantry Division, and we've got Armour, Airborne and Rifle Company here available for him. Bulletins, large infantry with a single mine bulletin there for Penguin. Double reaction stockpile here, of course in conjunction with the Rifle Company, of course means he's going to rely heavily on the elite rifleman training. And these two following up there for Penguin. And it's actually splitting out a bit, sort of heading north and south. There, a bit of a boulder move there from the Wehrmacht players so early into the game. We'll of course have to see how that actually works out there for Penguin. And so it looks like he might be skipping the infantry company in that case, just basically relying on the assault grenadiers, pioneers and MG42s for the early game, which could prove a bit dangerous. Then again, of course, he's not playing S versus the Soviets, so there's no M3 to sort of immediately worry about. So it's not all bad there, but still it's a bit risky since he'll be lacking in Panzerfaust. Bit of barbed wire going out to regard the northern viewpoint, southern push, centre push as well. And there you go, starting up here the veteran to rifleman. Certainly a nice roll of the dice there. Continuing moving north and south, we got the MG42 following up. They got riflemen taking up in the building. Got the 2nd MG42 running for Penguin, and there we go, taking up position. The MG42 is caught in a pretty bad spot there. The rifleman firing warrior there with their Monka Ransom. Poor Jürgen is quickly felled. An MG42 crew there back. Good job there for Blanco. Obviously less so for Penguin. Up north we got a lot of skirmish to the pioneers without spotting a chance to maybe deal with the rear guns. But of course they'll probably try and make a move here for the build. Now we've got volley fire, then again they do make themselves sort of easy to hit in the process. So this could backfire. They go down to half health. Continue fighting here. Saltman's moving up close to the rifle. In this case, it looks like he did not work out so well there for Penguin. His advance was a bit perhaps too staggered out in the open, in which case the rifle were able to get off some good hits there. MD42s now both being sent down there. Pioneers continue to fight up here. Still suppressed. Reasons there with a drop of half their unit, simply wasn't able to deliver enough firepower to pin down the Pioneers, allowing them to win this fight. So north there's going to have to acquire some troops there from Blanco. Otherwise he might risk the fuel point here being taken by Penguin soon enough. Going for the southern fuel point here though. MG42 is moving up, we got several moving in there. Assault grenadier squad number 2 arriving here as well for Penguin, while the others are reinforcing and rebuilding, ready for the next part of the fight. Not necessarily the best situation, and the MG42 is in a pretty bad position there with the rifle in the building, and they are literally 2 in there. MG42 here rather close as well. They go taking losses. Rifle in light cavalry is flanking in him. Assault grenadiers nowhere to be seen. Doing some good damage here though, suppressing the men. Only Johnny and Bob is left alive. We've got another assault squad hitting to the wolf. He's actually in fully reinforced. He's just rushing it in nonetheless. Rather than moving up there, so he's got both his veteran rifleman squads he called in there are veteran too. Now that's some rather good luck there for Cblanco. But there you go, Pioneers being pushed back. Going for the point there. Assault grenadiers are trying to do the right top there. Go medium distance ish versus units in the building. Not going to work out too well over Penguin. That assault grenade is quite cut up for clearing up units and buildings out. That is for what they have the assault grenades here. So that's a bit more of a risky maneuver here. No take up here for Penguin. He should maybe consider that eventually. There you go, both viewpoints on the hands here. Obviously Blanco on the US Armed Forces. Unfortunately they're being split up it seems now. Rifleman heading northwards. We've got 3 riflemen and 2 echelons. We've got no tech up here, though we've got a 4 squad there this time though. Halfway to veterans here too. They're being grabbed. Certainly a bit of a rough start here for Penguin, though to a certain extent isn't quite helped though, but the fact he's splitting up his forces. So of course there are some risks there, but looks like we're going to see a larger push towards the north. The southern MG42 crew seems to be more, a diversion if anything. Oh! Sneaky, looks like he's dispersing some pioneers there from the centre towards the south. The two rifle inside the building, and then they go force on the way. Meanwhile, large assault he continues to assault grenadiers, of course, they're supported by the MG42. Centre there grabbed. Setting up, they need some assault grenadiers to support at the same time up here. There we go. some gains finally made here for the assault on this, but coming down, of course, with the extra veterans there. They do have their role to feed the assault as much. But there you go, MD42 caught off guard. Had there been assault on it supporting, they wouldn't have been able to push that. Of course, it just takes one move into this building, and out the other side, they can probably deal with them. Yeah, going into the building, no, this time though, not quite as well, since there's only one window, and there we go, popping out in between all the assault grenades. That is 7 all in all. There you go, one is forced to, but meanwhile the rifle here took too much damage there from the assault grenades. We've got reactions finding up here in the north centre. There you go, cut off, even wired it off just to be caged to make sure no dumping armies came and took back that point. Taking up there, like to make a nice company, and we've got grenades here. For Cblanco, no take up instead of going for grenades, perhaps it will help deal with the MD42, smoke them up, and perhaps also deal with these assault guns up close, or at least delay them a bit in the movement. We've got, ooh, suppressor fire there. Pinned down, and he actually ends up retreating here, despite having the assault gunners pinned down, he retreats. Bit unexpected, there you go, punishing with the reactions up there, and Matt going for the fuel point as well. Burning away. Troops are reinforcing the building, halfway to 52 with that squad, the other one closing in on that as well. We've got rhyming in this case though, the assault gunners of course won't win there at range. The rifles M1 Garand simply out to the submachine guns quite handy. There goes getting suppressed here by the MD42, flamethrowers on top as well. Not really the best situation there. We could see maybe a wipe here against Cblanco, which is not fortunate. Could we see it happen? No, looks like Bobby there wore his asbestos underpants today. I'd like to make a nice company now option here for Penguin, or is he going to actually try and play for a tier 3 maybe? Sort of quick rush for armor, though I would say that his biggest thing is overall fuel situation. I think like to make a nice company, maybe a flame for a half tech, maybe some tons are going to be able to will be a better working option before doing the rifle down there to press. No assault because of support. In this case, getting easily outmaneuvered. Risky there, a bit rough. Got another push here for the northern fuel point. MD4 doing up support. The assault gun is there, close to veteran T2. And there you go, like to make a nice company. Finally going out here for Penguin. For Blanco, we still not really got any sign. Oh, there we go. We got the captain around him. Captain are dropping 60 fuel, of course, also hints at it. But the captain is on the way. Which means anti-tank guns, pack howitzers, and of course the Stuart light tank. Map control, there's certainly a bit of a rough patch here for Penguin. He's having a hard time actually maintaining control of any fuel point for any prolonged period of time. He's got the munitions though for, say, a flame for a half if he wants to. Ambulance around for Cblanco as well, and sort of supporting the captain. Blanco up here. He's going to make a serious grab for this. Of course, he's going to flag about it. Of course, once he realises the MD42 this coming, of course, he might imagine it's already happening. But so far, though, he's got no clear evidence of that. Of course, we'll have to see how it works out. Then again, the reactions there will be giving it away in a few moments. Captain almost done. Captain almost done. Rather than moving ahead there. Assault gun is MD42 there. Coming up there we go. MD42 looks like spotted. Outflank, more rifle moving up there. Yes, so they're going the points again. Rough spot there for Penguin. Not a lot of territory. We do have the 251 half track there. Meet Panzerwagen. A half-track of many variants there in the German army, including cannons, Pack 40s, AA guns of the smaller caliber, flamethrowers as we know it here, infrared half-tracks, and so on and so on. So far though, no sign there of the upgrade though, which could also give him a bit of extra punch there versus the early game infantry there from Blanco. I mean, he's gone for a lot of infantry, the flamethrower half-track is very helpful. Damage engine from the rifle grenade there, and we got a captain moving up there, bazookas. Using the assault guns here, of course, to reinforce near the half-track. Good, MD4 supporting. Bazooka there taking heavy damage. Main gun destroyed. Main gun destroyed. Schnell, Heinz, step on it. There we go. Half-track is abandoned. The crew is not in a good state. Soldiers are trying to deal with the cap. They are veteran twos. They might have a slight chance here as long as the captain doesn't get off too many shots over the top. And there we go, though. MD42 seals the deal here, forcing back the captain. We've got some risk there. Need to repair that half-track as soon as possible. Could even consider recruiting it as soon as it's just somewhat done to allow us other troops there to reinforce near it, making it hard actually to rush it in. But there you go. We got rifling up there, the flamethrowers as well. The other squad's been, I think, a bit too far away there from the half-track. We just have something else in mind there. MD42 with only one man left. A very brave corporal there taking the point. The soldiers being pushed back, rifle being pushed back. still one squad hang about there. Assault gunners need to fall back as well, unless of course he intends to sort of through that half track. Almost back to the feed though. If he can get there, that would be good. Resource being floated here, and we got a Pack 40 arriving. Arrivement suppressed from Cblanco. We're not really seeing much though. No Stewart, no Pack Howitzer, no anti-tank gun, no nothing. You know, he's teched up, but he's not quite utilising said tech. There you go. Half track recruit to pull a bit back. He's just slightly there before he turned in a pretty bad position. We could see what the text only as there were health left, and there we go. Penguin in this case pushes like a bit too far. They should have pulled them back, or at least moved over the half to get support. Either way though, that's an MD42 there right into Cblanco's arsenal. Not good there for Penguin.
New anti-tank gun has arrived.
That's only going to help Cblanco in maintaining a map control here. So reinforcing. No sign of anything, not even say tech up, maybe going for a major, though of course fuel cache in that regard would also be a good idea. Back to soon having 2 fuel points. I mean, he could get away with it. He could also just go, I think, for 2 Stewart light tanks and then sort of try and just rush his opponent with that and overpower him at this point of the stick fight. MD42 they're setting up. Ooh, wrong window though. There we go, there we go. I imagine we might see some grenades through the windows as well. Some smoke. Half checking up there. Finally getting the flamethrower upgrade there. Finally arriving there, caught point blank here, but then before 2 assault gunners there putting back the captain. More assault gunners finally moving to the north there, so there's going to be a lot of flamethrowers here from PugnaciousPenguin side. That's not to say that Cblanco's being negligent there either. I mean, he's got 3 flamethrowers as well. But they probably won't be able to compete quite on the same level as the flamethrower half. So you've got mines going down there, Teleminen, good. Rather than moving ahead there. That's a bit of an awkward manner of moving about with a flamethrower. What happens if you accidentally step on the trigger? You're going to lose your foot. But there we go. No tag up here from Penguin. Could be playing here for Stuggy. Rather not. We'll of course have to see what actually happens there. We got Panzergrenadier arriving. Some more heavily armed Soldaten. Wunderbar. Kampfgruppe, by the way, being sort of a particular German organisation within a division or something else. Depending on the period, of course, I mean, you could sort of have different connotations. But usually in the early stage of all this sort of more unofficial structure, where usually sort of different elements sort of work together, sort of forming particular combat groups. So sort of said forwards, usually I would say German Panzer, you'd have 3 distinct Kampfgruppen with varying degrees of mechanization and armour towards them. Later in the war, of course, it had sort of more of a increased improvisation as they sort of just slapped together whatever was available. So sort of whatever needs to work at hand, then usually an entire division could, if it was basically put down to a certain amount of numbers, be designated as a Kampfgruppe. Otherwise, you know, one thing about Kampfgruppe is they're usually named after who was in command of them. So, little fun fact there as well. There you go, Flammpanzerwagen. Burning away those Yankees. Wunderbar! We've been promoted, burning Americans. The screams being a parade music for my ears. We've got Panzers there arriving as well.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
And there you go, he has called up the Sturmgeschütz Ausführung E to provide some lighter support there. If you have the major here, he could go for the Scott, he could also go for an E regular Sherman, or he could of course be aiming here for the E8 due to the drops he's got. Though of course in that sense you'd have a few fuel caches I think would have benefited from Cblanco, and particularly with all the manpower loading here, that would definitely be good for him. Stu moving ahead there, more shots fired there with the 75 with a low velocity gun, same one would actually found on later half tracks. So of course this Stu used pretty much without the war, instead sort of either upgraded or sort of used for training. So a little fun fact there. Little fun fact there, so it would be interesting to see a half of that gun instead. But there you go. Rather than white, flamethrower drop. Here, Panzer's almost getting wiped as well, though. Pioneers seeing what they can here with the Flambev as well. Half-track getting pulled back. There you go. Panzer goes to the half-track right away under the noses. But there you go. Flamethrower tank bursts open somehow. Lucky Heinz. Oh, gets cut down there. He survives the flamethrower bursting open, but then gets shot in the back there. Stucky gaining veteran to 1. At the same time, we got the south here being taken back by Penguin as well. Up north, though, not so much. We're going to be forward recovering there. Some bloody action there. Screams, death, fire, carnage. Flamethrower half just going to need some fresh repairs again. Which one would I believe the more common flamethrower vehicle, quick vehicles in the German army? Otherwise, they were sort of more like specialist designs, either based on the Panzer III, where there were some Flammpanzers, Otherwise, French tanks were also converted in the road. And finally, I believe they had some Hetzers converted into flamethrower vehicles. But otherwise, it was primarily basically the 251 that was what really used within those ranges. So, little fun detail there. Little fun detail, yeah. Major forming a fort reinforcement point. He's clearly setting up for that one. In which case, a fuel cache really, I think, would have benefited Cblanco early in the match. I mean, that really would allow him to get it out faster. And that way also have something to more surprise his opponent with. We got one telemine there, no further telemine so far though. I mean, that could also be beneficial here. Stuggy moving down there. Half check around to support. First shot hits the fence, breaking it, upsetting poor farmer Francois, who had spent so much time on that fence.
This is a nice spot of land, and it is ours.
There goes Stuggy on the hunt though. Getting a good hit there, getting a good hit. No armor so far from Cblanco. We can get the Sherman there. We actually got a mine there. Interesting positioning, by the way. Does open up for some coverage. There we go. We got an EC8 there for Cblanco. EC8. Finding up north here. Grenades against MG42. Might be able to clear that. Almost effective here for the assault grenadiers. Veterancy free. They'll definitely be quite some tough customers now. Sherman almost halfway done. So he continues its carnage down south before falling back. Yes, since they haven't really considered upgrading with some removal packages and just cutting away the wire. No, you know, beginning to search for mines. Those seemingly mines really aren't sort of crossing Cblanco's mine. Neither is a fuel cache. Important there, grabbed. Lost some riflemen, not replaced them either. I mean, that again is one of the advantages of Rifle Company. You can, you know, more easily replace losses. Since, of course, with elite rifleman training, you can sort of overcome the experience loss up to a certain level. There you go, though. EC8 arrives there with his 76mm gun. 50 cover there, of course, an option as well. Stuggy moving ahead. Another Panzer escort there running for Penguin. Stuggy taking a hit there. Reactions there taking some heavy loss there from the Sturmgeschütz. One dosing it. There you go. EC8 flying out into tank. They almost got down to half health. Stuggy got a hit through. Apparently got Vetri too. EC8 continues though. Further losses there, things from Bristol got white, and there you go. Oh no! Dear! Moved straight into the teller mine, cooking off the munitions and the fuel too, I imagine. Leaving their entire crew there rather crispy. So in that case, that teller mine paid off quite nicely there for Penguin. He might have lost a Stuggy, but in return he got an EC8 hand shotgun. That could have done a lot more up for him. Has he teched up? No, not whatsoever. He might be playing for a Tiger next. Yeah. Certainly a bit more risky and harder to pull off now, though, again, partly due to Cblanco himself playing for an EC8, you know, and not, you know, trying to rush it ahead there. Of course, might have left it a bit open like that. EC8 of Flamethrower after taking hits. Flamethrower's going off there against the captain. Misses, though. One up through there. Main gun destroyed. Flamethrower rifle up there versus the assault. The assault need to come up closer. Need to come up closer. No, engages at range. What are you thinking there, Penguin? And captain knocked out the flamethrower attack. Half track, cooking off the entire thing, roasting their crew horribly alive. But I'm sure it wouldn't take too long for them. No sign of armor there. Again, no fuel caches. Rifleman sneaking about there, surprising the Pack 40. Could try and rush and grab it back. Grab it in the first place. Right, push back. They got Panzers advancing up here. 3 kills already. Barely any losses there. Gute Arbeit. Still no sort of replacement infantry for the losses. Oh, never mind. I was wrong. Clearly there's some there, of course. My mistake there. And in fact, I talked about them previously moments ago, so that's a bit silly. Time here, though, for the mid-game analysis. Concentration, PugnaciousPenguin sort of having a bit of a rough start, though. Has managed to push back there. His assault grenadiers certainly getting us some work done there versus Cblanco. The Panzer is helping. He's got Pack 40s aplenty. MG42 Pioneers with flamethrowers. He's lost a Stuggy, but in return, he's certainly got his money worth by knocking out an enemy EC8. So Roy's not looking too bad here at the moment for Penguin. He's clearly aiming for the Tiger, in which case, you know, getting a fuel cache is always a good idea. You're sort of aiming for the more fuel expensive items. And of course, that will help, and that will also help to, say, bring out more armor to support it afterwards. And I would certainly suggest him maybe taking up afterwards and to support it out of the Stuggy's. Panzer Force, I suppose he could feel bold and try and take up straight for tier 4 and get a heavy Panzer call out. But generally, something more than just a Tiger, I think, would be a sort of good long-term decision there for Penguin. since if he gets out-countered there by Cblanco, that's going to hurt quite a bit, and in that case he's not going to have a lot of options to, you know, overcome that loss, in which case could be immediately GG there. For Cblanco, fuel cache is definitely needed if he's really intends to keep playing at, say, EC8 or anything else, and of course with the Tiger, of course, Jacksons might become a necessity as well, in which case, again, fuel caches would also be a very good choice. Otherwise, a Lieutenant, maybe an M20, lay down some mines here and there, you know, catch out, and of course try to get some mines with up to search for enemy mines. I mean, you can't really afford, you know, to suffer another loss like that. I mean, that's easily only to the advantage there of Penguin. A few 50 caliber positions, I think, sort of covering some of the more far-flung points could also be a good job there, sort of limiting Penguin's sort of harassment ability. Would also be a good job there for Penguin. Obviously, Blanco. Pack outs could also be an option there for a bit of light artillery, or maybe another anti-tank, and in case he's sort of worried about armor, which he should be. I mean, he's only seen a Stugi. He knows his opponent's gone for mechanized assault. It wouldn't be too far-fetched, man. He's just playing straight for a Tiger. Though, of course, there's an argument to say that's actually pretty dull. Otherwise, you know, maybe consider something more besides just the flamethrowers. I mean, getting the weapon rack unlocked there, and then upgrading some with BARs and maybe some bazookas, I think could also do Cblanco quite a bit of good there, and further increase his ability to combat Penguin's infantry, which is beginning to get a bit nasty with Veteran 2, Veteran 3, and of course the Panzer Grenadiers as well. So it's a weapon upgrade there for the Rifleman would help him out quite a bit. But let's return to the fight. See what happens next. Got a large infantry force in there, Veteran 2 Pioneers with Veteran 2 Assault Grenadiers, Flammenwerfers and MP40s. Grenade there. There you go, letting their machine if you're stolen loose there. The Rifleman. Could you? Oh, Pioneers annihilated! Okay, that was a bit of a awkward decision making there. Had he not rushed straight there for the flamethrower, he probably could have wiped the Rifleman, but oh well. There's only poor Joey. Left mark at the point there, assault gunners sneaking about there as well. So two Veteran 3 assault gunners, one with a flamethrower. We've got the Panzer Grenadiers, we've got more Pioneers around there to replace the ones lost. And we're getting a pack out with some artillery, and of course you can then sort of consider also using its white phosphorus once it hits veterans, once maybe smoke out some targets, for example. The MD42 nicely positioned there could of course certainly be a bit easier to sort of push out with some white phosphorus. Or Wily Pete, as some called it. Got to push there southwards, Rifleman and Captain. Sizable infantry force, got the Pack 40s covering sort of around the building. Basically the strong point here of Penguin, his Schwerpunkt, where all efforts sort of basically operate from. Assault goes up north in a bit of trouble though. Rather than simply too much there, the Panzer is actually pulled back as well. The MD42 probably having a part there to play, but again, BARs would be a good addition. And there you go, Tiger has been set from nearby Schwerer Panzerabteilung, providing some heavy armor there for your Deutschland. In all its Kruppstil glory. Adding a pin-bump machine as well there for added anti-infantry. Good decision there by Penguin. Of course, the question is now, of course, how will Cblanco react to this? Will he try for more EC8? Will he try for the Jackson? As sort of the more direct counter to this Steel Beast, which arrives on the battlefield, push back the Riflemen, crushing their bodies, leaving them screaming, unable to scream as they bleed out. Assault gunners then moving up to deal with the Captain. Good job there, Veteran 3 versus the Captain. It was Veteran 2, and then of course the flamethrowers certainly aren't helping. Additional further Rifleman here though might just push things in the favour of Cblanco, forcing away the assault gunners. Pioneers weren't quite there to support. Up north, the Tiger continues his rampage. Briefly stopped here for the anti-tank gun with armor-piercing rounds. Tagging over there, in which case he should tag aim. Does increase the line of sight and increases the range. Overall, a very good ability which will allow you to get a lot more out of your anti-tank gun than you otherwise would. Tiger looks like they're going to head down to support the centre and the south. Pack cards bombarding here. Doesn't of course quite have Veterans 1, otherwise, you know, white phosphorus. Could use to sort of smoke it out. It definitely forces it away more permanently. At least for a longer period of time. There you go, Riflemen coming under the intense scrutiny of the Tiger's crew. Gunner Fritz immediately ending the lives of several GIs. Pack out of shoots, fails to penetrate. Infantry just on their assault gunners there. Good hit down the side though. Still take aim. You'll be able to get off so many more shots more easily versus that Tiger and its rear if you just use take aim. It really is something I really feel like repeating every time I see, because so many players, even highly experienced players, just keep forgetting about it or refusing to use it. It's a really great ability. Use it when you can. You can really allow you to get so much more out of them. Panzers the well wiped, we got artillery barrels going down in the pack house. Light infantry shoots firing away, knocking out most of the crew there, and there go forcing the remainders away. It actually needs 3 to be crewed now. That's new, isn't it? Usually it's only 2. 3 to crew it? Huh. Was that just me? I'm pretty sure I never needed 3 crewmen before. There you go, M36 Jackson out there. Biggest tank destroyer the Americans had. It's 90mm gun, same as the one the Pershing used, by the way. Great big grenade assault there against the MD-42, almost getting the entire crew, but there we go. The assault is ultimately stalled. They lack enough people to sort of pull it through. Same time finding here rifle versus assault gun is flamethrowers, and rifle versus flamethrowers and submachine guns. Just fire and death here. And there you go, White, the harsh loss there for Cblanco at this point in the fight. Jackson waiting for a target to sort of deal with. American tanks sort of doctrine, by the way, having sort of a tank sort of being more of a defensive weapon, sort of once the Germans breach, they would sort of ambush them and deal with them that way. They could be used, if necessarily, to sort of support an offensive, but generally they were sort of not quite an offensive weapon in the US arsenal. Fun fact there. I learned that one recently, actually, but there you go. The more you learn, the more you learn.
Rear echelon troops on the front line.
Also, the gentleman in charge of handling tank destroyers for the US forces was apparently also quite fond of the M18 Hellcat and would preferably just have made those all the way, it seems. Captain Wing hit there, securing the building. Pack 40 hiding there. Tiger ready to move out again. Point there grabbed. Tiger advancing. Assault on the Pack 40 supporting. Shots are fired against the Pack 40 crew. Southern point there grabbed by the MD-42. Veteran 3 actually. Gute Arbeit.
Troops are good to go. Krauts are taking one of our points.
Jackson advancing. Tiger exposing it towards the American lines. And of course, if only a certain someone used taking, but there you go, putting out the Jackson. Continues to get behind the building, quickly escaping the line of sight there. Jackson continues to move straight down the road. There you go, hit by the Pack 40. And he keeps moving within the arc of fire, getting behind there. But oh dear, there's another Pack 40 coming to Tiger. Very nicely done there, in-depth defense by Penguin, ensuring that Jackson cannot easily pursue the Tiger. In this case, don't see Blanco underestimated Penguin's pugnaciousness, taking a full loss there on the Jackson, not really doing too much damage to the Tiger. That is a harsh loss there, harsh loss. He's still not using take aim on the anti-tank gun. Rather disappointing in that. Looks like though he will be able to make it out of there, but still losing that Jackson, quite a harsh loss. Still no fuel cache either. He will be able to get another Jackson though. And before to stop supporting the assault gun to cruise escape there. Tiger being repaired. We got a sniper now running for Penguin. Interesting sort of change in pace, deciding not perhaps to go for another Panzer gun squad, opting for a sniper in that way, sort of trying to bleed out Cblanco at this point of the fight. Not a bad decision actually. That could prove to be a clever one there. Well, at this point, Cblanco probably would be prefer to sort of focus his manpower more towards Morama. The sniper's only going to make that a bit harder. Up north, the soldiers they're doing a good job versus the rifleman right there. Veterans 3, 19, almost 20 kills. And there we go. Tiger once more combat ready. No tech up from Penguin. Rifleman captain heading northwards. Another engagement here, larger push. Assault is forced away, centrewards. Got a minor harassment down south there with the re-echelons. Still no attempt at BARs and bazookas. I think again that would help. Cblanco out here versus some of Penguin's troops. Martin set up in the centre. Packhouse are blasting away there with its 75mm gun. Primarily meant for either airborne or mounted infantry, by the way, fun fact. Captain a bit of trouble with the Tiger. Hetero shattered by the high explosive shells to the Tiger. Looks like the captain will make it. Well, the captain's crew will make it out. The captain long dead there, shattered by the Tiger. Quite wondering what actually happened.
Get ready, guys. Knock it off. And listen up.
This was there. Assault was engaging. 24 kills. There's that flamethrower. Good hit there on the Jackson. Tiger very much a threat. Is he aiming for a Jackson or is it the... He's aiming for, we got the sniper here, 2 kills so far. Rifle assault there, stalled. Grenade off on the MD42 and... Almost wipes it, almost. Very close there for Cblanco. In this case the luck does not quite favour him as it did earlier in the match. Lady Luck can be a fickle mistress, and we have got here Tech Up is finally moving towards tier 3. Took him bloody well long enough. Realised he can't just rely on a single Tiger here. More telemine saver won't work, you know. Usually no one will do the trick as well, so good thinking there, good thinking there. Should certainly cover against him for armoured attempt through there. More anti-tank guns up. Still no take aim on the anti-tank gun. Still no take aim. Tiger advancing. Straight perhaps into the line of fire of the anti-tank gun. Just at the very edge. But right, no, there we go, opens up. Shot bounces though, shot bounces, pack out of fires. Doesn't quite hit either. Continue to push through the centre, northwards. Some lighter movement there, but nothing else really. There we go, good hit there. Pins the entire unit down.
We're at 200 points.
Another shot there, need to get up the armour piercing rounds here. Shot active band to penetrate, still no armour piercing rounds. The other one moving up here, and again, take aim. Armour piercing rounds really would be of great help.
The capture point is being overrun.
Ooh, almost got the Tiger there. Engine damaged, sliver of health left, but not quite any upstairs to really pursue it rather than getting out into the building there. Wiped though, with severe flamethrower action, flashing out the remainders. If only though, Cblanco would utilise take aim and armor piercing. I'm pretty sure he could have knocked out that Tiger much sooner. For some reason though, Cblanco again is very reluctant to actually use his abilities, even despite having a ton of munitions. So right now, the Tiger has been allowed to escape. He's getting in that Jackson, but it's basically when there's so many anti-tank guns, arcs of fire, it's going to be very difficult for Cblanco to just rush it and get off a single penetrating hit to knock it out with. MD42 they're dueling up, but the MD42 eventually is always stopped here, but eventually 3-1. And he's basically losing out here. S-Man said, oh, good lord, almost got the entire... And one that survived, it was Corporal Skippy. The rest are quite dead, including the Major. I was pretty sure the skull sign meant, you know, don't worry, no problems. Assault head charging in, he's going straight here for it. Maybe he's looking to call into my team. No, it's an assault grenade. Grenade assault there on the anti-tank gun. Trying to clear out both of them in one vicious gun there. Go more assaults moving in there. Nasty little assault here. Nasty assault. 26 and kills on both of them. Really getting a lot of mileage out of those assault gunners. More than I'm generally used to seeing here. Jackson arriving, but no Tiger because it's all the way back here. In fact, he pulled it further back into his base there. Good decision there. We've got a artillery barrage down here. Around the ambulance. Knocking out, killing numerous Americans. Major as well suffering heavy losses. So nasty work here, devastating Lexus Infanteria shoots barrage. Starting to look rather grim here for Cblanco. And that lack of a fuel cache is certainly starting to become very evident here. Okay, he's gone for tier 3 but hasn't really utilised here. What are you thinking, Mr. Penguin? What are you thinking? Tier 4 or something again? Don't just take if you're not going to do it for anything, not even taking up further on. That's just a waste of resources. And he could easily at this stage and maybe get out some Stooks or Panzer 4 or Flak Panzer further, you know, push things onwards. He could take up. Oh, there you go. Taking up, he's going for tier 4. So it could be maybe a Panther, Sturmpanzer or a Panzerwerfer. Catch that with Hay there knocked out by, well, expertly landed hit there from the pack cartridge, by the way, is now bets into one. Has access to the White Fortress barrage. Not quite as devastating in this one, but also notably cheaper. Of course, the question is, will Cblanco actually make use of this? Jackson trying to get the assault gunners there with armor piercing rounds, not quite working out there. Don't think anyone's scared there. Tiger ready again. Looks like he's going to actually build the heavy panzer corps already. This pioneer seems to be setting up for that. No, moving away already. Never mind. Oh, come on, make up your minds.
We have reduced our foes to our renovated HQ.
100 points left here for Cblanco. Not looking good there. He started out well, but the fight seems to be slipping through his fingers. No attempt there again, exploiting really the amount of fuel he got. That he was too slow, so heading for tier 4. He didn't get, say, Stuart light tanks, but he could have, in which case he could have had 2 out and really let applied some pressure to Penguin. I do feel there's been some misses there from Blanco, and again, not either fuel count. It's really aimed for apparently that PC8 player as well going forward. Quick grenade here, assault is forced away. Tiger watching over the south, 20 kills there. Captain moving ahead. Penguin got his Panzer Corps up. Okay, he is going for the Panzerwerfer, not the Sturmpanzer or the Panther. I think Sturmpanzer would have worked quite nicely even a Panther, but no, it is the Panzerwerfer. Between 3 and 4 here, putting a stop to the captain. There you go, we got White Fossils down. Not from the pack house, I believe it's straight more sort of the regular one. Nasty stuff there, catching the MD-42 crew. Choking them up and horribly burning them. Tiger is also quite on, he basically can't shoot up because of that.
Ground secure. Now, get men covering the approaches.
Pack out coming forwards. White phosphorus maybe?
Flamethrower letting us up!
No, apparently not. Major there force away, we got a small pioneer force spearheading up north, and there you go, we got the Panzerwerfer out here for Penguin.
We're losing a capture point.
Probably one of the smaller variants. There's also one based on the Schwerer Wehrmacht Schlepper, by the way. There you go. Panzerwerfer barrage knocking out a lot of smoke there. Straight for the central victory point. Doesn't actually hit much. Scares the Americans, but that's about it.
WPM-110 smoke strike can be delivered to
fun fact about the Panzerwerfer and also the Nebelwerfer barrage, which this is basically just a Nebelwerfer effect, but actually apparently the sort of rockets at such an effect that you troops call them a barrage usually have the air knocked out of their lungs. Not very nice. If you're calling it, there you go, he's getting another EC8. Another EC8 here for Cblanco. Assaulters then moving ahead. Tiger advances through Deutschland. Quick another grenade assault there on the anti-tank guns, cleaning them out. He's really having a good job there, basically 90 Cblanco's use of anti-tank guns. Yes, it's making him straight to this one. There we go, MT-42 pressing it. Tiger moves ahead. Hits the assault cannoneers. Watch for your shooting, Fritz. And there you go, Jackson coming up, got the EC8 moving in as well. Tiger needs to fall back there. Needs to get up the Pack 40 support. They though are far removed here, they're basically sort of retaining on a more defensive posture, ensuring the Tiger has a safe zone. Sort of retreating back to ensuring that if you know Cblanco then sort of tries to hunt it down, he's going to get a very, very bad day. Victory points are ticking down here, this is looking pretty bad. Northern and southern victory points by the very open, but he's not making any efforts towards them. At all. Instead sort of continuing just sort of his hard focus on the centre. And there you go, looks like he has surrendered. Game over, loss here for Cblanco, victory for PugnaciousPenguin, and a victory here for the Wehrmacht. An interesting fight in some regards. We saw the flame for a half track, sort of more aggressive usage there. We saw a lot of assault gunners, which has been a bit rare, but again with the patch he seems to be winning in. Now of course you can get the MD-42 and of course skip infantry company, so I mean some slight options there for strategy as well. I would have liked to see maybe some tier 3 or something else there, but to a certain extent it wasn't really necessary because Cblanco himself, despite having a fuel advantage, never really pushed it. Again, he went for the captain, but there were no stewards, which, apparently I think could have really done a lot of damage there to Penguin, maybe forced him to get something else besides the Stoogie. And then he went for this, but again, he just not near fast enough. There was not quite enough tempo on it. And a few fuel catches would have allowed him, I think, much more early on to go on that EC out. But even then, I mean, of course, in that case, he sort of just ran into some problems with the Telemine, which rather, undercut the entire thing. And of course, in that guy, PugnaciousPenguin's good use of mines. Certainly played out quite nicely. And certainly an interesting strategy. So overall, good play there by Penguin. Decent play there by Blanco, but there are, I think, too many sort of strategic errors which, really undercut him. No rule allowed Penguin to sort of get away with what he did there. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this match. I hope you learned something from it. I hope you go to the Australian matches. If you did, why not subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone. If not, send in replay and find some feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Linking. Cheers, thank you for watching, and see you all tomorrow. Bye.